What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. Yeah, I'm back. I had some craziness that's been happening. I know I had some craziness over the weekend, and then, yeah, things have just been kind of weird here the last couple of days. Up at 1 a.m. and loads canceling and shit getting rejected. Just all kinds of stuff that been in my way for making videos. But obviously I've still been watching the markets. So just wanted to make a video talking about what's been going on. Has my strategy changed? What do I think's going on with the markets? Let's talk about it. First of all, just want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a truck driver driving across the country researching and trading stocks, and I will not be held responsible for any moves you make in the stock market. Not ever. I'm not your mama, all right? Hit that subscribe button for me. Mash on it. Like the video, and let me know what you think is going to happen over the next week or so. So stock market's been crazy. I mean, we've had the big pullback and everything, and then day before yesterday, it looked like we were making a comeback. A lot of stuff was up, and we had a really green day. Everything looked nice. So then I woke up yesterday morning, and the futures looked just barely red, and I was kind of expecting things to turn around, and it appeared as if they did, and things were green going into lunch, and then after lunch, shit just took a nosedive and went right back down. You know what I mean? And so who knows why? I mean, there wasn't any real catalyst that I have been able to see as to why it dipped again. I think there's still just uncertainty. Some of this stimulus, everybody's talking about stimulus coming up and everything, but some of that might be priced in already, and we may trade sideways for a minute. I'm still not going to sell anything for no big loss. Okay, Tesla, I'm not selling it for that kind of a loss. It's a big old loss I've got on it right now. Close to $600 in the red on Tesla. Of course, I feel like I bought it at the wrong time, but I didn't have a crystal ball, and 800 was looking pretty good to me at that moment. None of us could have foreseen what has happened. In phase has been in and out of the green for me, and I'm contemplating selling it when it gets up into the green, even though I'm not going to get that $500-600 profit that I was in the green before. I may sell it in the green and then look for a spot to buy back in a little lower, because just the way the market's been acting, I think I might be able to get a lower cost basis. I mean, my cost basis on Enphase right now, I have 15 shares of it. It's one of my largest dollar amount positions. My cost basis is like $179 a share or something like that. And we've been getting well below that. And I feel like if I was able to catch it up there close to 185 again today and sell it for a small profit, I may be able to buy back into it a little bit lower sometime over the next couple of days. But it's kind of taking a risk, because we could turn around today. You know what I mean? The market, pre-market today is looking pretty green, and actually just in the last hour we've had a little bit of a spike in some stuff. Like COM was around 2% up or something. Now it's around 6% up, 5.66%. Sun Power has had a spike. Tesla, it's still hovering around 1.4% up. It's kind of been hovering in that area all morning. SENS, man, I'm down a lot on that stock, guys. I can't sell it for that kind of loss. I do expect it to come back. I just don't like to wait on it for so long. ZOM, though, is getting toward my cost basis, getting real close to my cost basis, and I'm considering maybe jumping out of it if I can get in the green today. I'd like to free up some cash, guys. I hate not having any cash on the sideline. stuff right before all this happened. So yeah, I'm looking for spots. I mean, I'm looking for spots for stuff to come up high enough to get out of without a loss, or for a super small loss, to try to free up some cash, because I just honestly don't know where this market's headed. I mean, you know, I feel like we're going to have a good year overall, but I've just been seeing so much volatility right now that, like, I could have made money on a bunch of stocks that keep flipping up and down here on swing trades during this. And, you know, I'm almost tempted to just sell most of what I have and buy some stuff real low, because there's some really good deals right now. My thought process on this is an ever-evolving scenario, you know what I mean? It just depends on what the market's doing, you know. And I'd like to, like, some of the riskier plays, like I've been saying, ZOM, SENS, you know, those are the ones that I'm the most worried about. In phase, I'm not worried about, but if I feel like I can sell some of it and then buy back a little less at a lower price, like sell 15 up in the green and then buy back 10 at a lower price, that'll free up some money. And the same thing with ZOM. If I can get out of that in the green, it'll free up some money, give me some buying power to go into something else. You know, I don't want to really call anything out. I mean, Workhorse to me still looking like there's some room to run on it. I bought it at 1540. I'm up in it, and it's up another 1% roughly in the pre-market. That's another one that if it goes up, if it goes back up in that, you know, $18 range, I'm liable to sell that one too. I just want to free up some cash, get some dry powder, you know what I mean, so that if we keep going down and we have another big correction like yesterday, you know, where it went up and then it just bottom fell out of it toward the end of the day, like, that's a good opportunity when the market's acting like that, because if it does that for a few days, you know, there's some really some potential swing trades. And with stuff down so low right now, there's less potential downside with some of these stocks. I mean, obviously the riskier plays, you know, the riskier the play, the more heavily it's going to react when stuff goes down. So maybe those aren't the best stocks to be looking at right now, unless you got really high conviction on something that's down really far, you know. But I mean, there's a lot of other stocks, you know, SunPower, man. I mean, SunPower, I got every confidence that it's going to be back up. I do have 19 shares of it at the time. That was all I could buy, but I bought it again right. It was down a lot, but it was right before all this crap happened. So, you know, I was almost back up in the green yesterday, but then, like I said, after lunch, the whole market just tanked and it came back down. So, you know, I'm staying patient on a lot of them, but like I say, there's still some spots where, you know, like ZOM, if it gets back up in the green, I'm liable to sell it to free up cash. And, you know, same thing with some of these other ones. I would really, really like to sit on some cash right now and look for maybe another big dip, man. I mean, no crystal ball here. It could just shoot back up and recover today. Or we could keep, you know, a lot of people saying they think this is going to continue, this volatility for the next week or three. So, you know, if I can free up some cash and find some spots to take some profits out of it while it's happening, then that's what I'd like to do. Hyliion's been up and down, you know what I mean? There's just so many things that have just been up and down on a daily basis. I bet some day traders are just killing it right now. I mean, if they had a lot of cash when this all started, I bet there's some day traders just killing it right now, man. I don't know. I just see so many opportunities if I was able to day trade right now. When the market's just beat down like this, you know. And I was watching Meet Kevin, and he was watching the news like he does. And this one guy was saying the VIX, the volatility index, had pretty much signaled a bottom. So, you know, it feels like we're we're kind of at the bottom right now, you know what I mean? And I just wish I had some cash to take advantage of it. Just because that signaled the bottom doesn't necessarily mean it is. But you know, if it's close, you know, and we can catch a dip on some stuff from here, I mean, I feel like there's just so much opportunity right now, because it's only a matter of time until we hit another bull run. You know, I mean, these corrections like this don't last forever. I mean, it's very rare that they last a long time. You know what I mean? Usually it's a matter of weeks, you know, into maybe a month, and then we move back into a bull run. So that's what I'm expecting. I just don't know when the tide's going to turn, and how badly some of these riskier stocks are going to be affected over the medium term or even the long term, because you know, people get scared out of them because they go down, and you know, and the hype disappears. So we'll just have to see what happens. I appreciate you guys' support, and subscribe if you're new, like the video, let me know what you think is going on, how much longer you think this is going to last, what's your strategy. Thanks for watching.